Hello everyone and welcome. So glad you could join me. This is Dawn and I'm back with another video for you. Today I'll be using the Whimsy Stamps Mountain Columbine red rubber stamp. So let's get started. I'm going to use my Misty stamping tool today. I removed the foam out of the Misty because the rubber stamp is so thick. This way it gives you a better impression. I put down some removable tape to hold my cardstock in place. Then I ink up the stamp with a black Copic friendly ink and I stamp it onto a piece of white cardstock. I'm going to be doing some spotlight coloring today. I'm not going to color in the whole image. I'm only coloring the flowers and the leaves because I want to highlight them. I'm using my colored pencils today. Lately I just love coloring with my colored pencils and gamsol. And gamsol is a mineral that helps blend the colored pencil and it gives it a nice smooth look. All you do is take a paper stump and dip it into the gamsol and just color in the flowers. When it seems like the color isn't moving anymore, you just dip it back into the gamsol and keep rubbing it over the colored pencil until you have the desired look that you want. I tend to drag my colored pencil from the center of the flower that I want the darkest part to be, and then I drag the color to the end of the petal where I want the lightest color to be. I add color to my next flower, putting down the most color in the center of the flower and then putting color only to the middle of the flower. Then I use the gamsol to smooth out the colored pencil and drag the color to the end of the petal. And just a little tip, I haven't done this yet, but one of my viewers suggested putting the gamsol in a jar with a sponge or a cotton ball so that if you spill the jar, it won't all spill out on you, which I think is a great idea, so I'll be doing that very soon. Also with the stumps, if you don't have a lot of them, you can just use a sandpaper filer to take off the color on the tip of the stump, and it also helps to make them pointy again. And most of the stumps come with the sandpaper filer when you buy them. Okay, so I finished coloring in all of my flowers. Then I just take my green colored pencil and I go around and I color in all of the leaves and the stems a little bit. Then I use my gamsol to blend them all out. Since it's the same as the flowers, I'm just going to fast forward through the rest of the coloring. Once all of my coloring is done, I cut the image down to 4 6/8 by 4 inches. I cut off the two sides and trim the bottom. I don't trim off anything from the top because I want to leave enough space for my sentiment at the top. I cut a piece of black cardstock to 4 7/8 by 4 1/8, and then for the card base I cut a piece of white cardstock to 8.5 by 5 inches and I score it at 4 1/4 inches. Using the Whimsy Stamps Simple Sentiment strips, I stamp the sentiment Happy Birthday at the top of the card in black ink. I take a piece of craft foam cut to 4 5/8 by 3 7/8 inches and adhere it to the back of the card front. Then I adhere the card front to the piece of black cardstock and I adhere the entire card front to the card base. This card is very quick and easy to mass produce with different sentiments if you wanted to. And that will complete my card for today. I want to thank you for joining me on the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. I would love for you to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the card. We would love for you to subscribe to the Whimsy Stamps channel and their other social media platforms so you don't miss out on any upcoming releases and great inspirational videos. Also, check out their website for all their new releases. Thank you for stopping by and have yourself a wonderful day.